Hello guys, welcome to Random at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications, or click down the bottom hand corner of your screen there and click on my little face there with my bandana I'm wearing today. So I just wanted to tell you guys something that's very disheartening, and I'm sure some of you guys already heard some of the YouTube community and stuff. And this has been on the news in Minnesota. If you guys haven't known or heard already, a person that has a YouTube channel named SaveAFox. Her name is Mikayla Raines. Unfortunately, a few days ago, her husband went onto her YouTube channel of SaveAFox, which is a non-profit company, and unfortunately, she took her own life, which is very sad. She was dealing with a lot of struggles and stuff, and bullying from other places and things, and people that she even knew, whatever. She was being bullied from other Fox sanctuaries or other sanctuaries themselves that taken things, and from what I understand. Now, let me tell you something about bullying people. Bullying just needs to stop, period. There's no reason to bully other people at all, or make fun of them, or how they can do things, or how they do whatever they want to do, whatever. Bullying is just plain wrong. Also, verbal harassment, or trying to hurt people's feelings and things like that, or just keep on harassing them, let you know that technically be prosecuted, you know. I don't know if you guys remember this one way back when this one girl, she got in trouble for trying to convince her boyfriend, go ahead, hurt yourself. And guess what? He hurt himself. There's different things, stuff that, certain evidence to leave up to that is showing harassment, basically. So yeah, you can get in trouble for harassing. So for all you sanctuaries out there, each one of you sanctuaries that are harassing them, you know what? Shame on you. It makes you no better than anybody else. Doesn't mean you're better than anybody else. We're all here to be doing our own things and stuff, and not to bully people here at all. Bully is wrong, and it can hurt, and words do hurt. Enough with hurting words. And I know there's a lot of you out there who say you could care less or whatever. That's fine, that's your right. But other than that, eventually stuff will come back and bite you in the butt. You know, it may not right away, but it will. It's just plain wrong. So now Mikayla Raines, you know, she say, you know, SaveAFox. If you ever watched her, she had like her little live YouTube setup and stuff. You can watch the foxes and stuff. Sometimes they come out of their dens and stuff, or see them play. You can tell she had a big heart for himself. Yeah, did she deal with stuff? Yeah, she dealt with certain things, you know. Her husband said that, yeah, she deal with borderline personality disorders and other things, you know, and things like that. So the problem is that no matter what somebody's dealing with, you don't go and add insult to injury at all. Keep yourself humble, period. Bullying can hurt, and it can kill, obviously, just with words. So words can kill. So knock it off. So if you know somebody that's struggling with suicide or anything like that, you know, look for the signs, you know, such as such of them giving their stuff away they would never ever thought of giving away, or they're acting totally different, or just ignoring you or anything like that. You know, they don't say nothing, or you haven't heard from them in a while. Those could be possible signs. So anyways, I was saying, you know, so she lives behind her husband and her 2-year-old daughter. I believe she's 2. Her name was Freya. So think about that, you know, what you did, or how you did that. Even though you didn't physically do something to her, but you mentally messed with her mind. When you mess with somebody's mind mentally, it can totally affect them. Alright? So some of you that need to be educated on bullying need to go look about that, what happens when you bully people. That's from any level, from elementary school to high school to wherever. You just need to stop doing that. So like I said, if you guys feel like you, or even yourself, feel like you have depression or anything like that, or feel like suicidal, call the hospital or call a hotline. There are suicidal hotlines and things like that. So, and to the other sanctuaries out there that were giving her a hard time and stuff, shame on you. Very shame on you. Doesn't make you any better than any other people, period. So for all those that have watched SaveAFox, I myself personally, yes, I've watched some stuff, and it's pretty cool what she did, saved them from a fur farm, you know, lots of foxes. So there's no reason at all. So like I said, words do hurt, and it has happened, and people have got prosecuted for it. All right, so think about that. This can come back and bite you in the butt. You know, cybercrime, cyberbullying, cyberbullying. Guess what? Do this, go on YouTube and you load it up to the computer or on YouTube, guess what? That's cyberbullying if you're trying to hurt people with words and stuff. So think about the consequences that could happen to you, all right? Even if you didn't mean to, or you didn't think nothing's going to happen to you, or you had the right to do something like that. This can come back and bite you in the butt, possibly, And then, be honest, if you ever do one of those persons that was doing that to somebody like that, I hope it does. And I hope you get prosecuted for it. Whether you like me saying that or not, that is wrong. We, as humans, need to learn to be kind to each other, no matter what we believe or anything like that. Who cares what that person does or that person does? What you have to do is just be humble and be kind. It doesn't hurt to say kind words, but it does hurt when you say mean words and awful words and other things that may hurt that person. It can mentally affect them, believe it or not. So I challenge you, each and every one of you, for you, the ones that are bullies out there, the bullies yourself. Think what you've done to people yourself. I don't care what you've done or how you've done it or why you think you have the right to do it. You're no better than me or somebody else or anybody else like that. We're all here to be the same. Humble yourself. Be kind. Period. Because like I said, sooner or later something's going to catch up to you eventually, whether you like it or not. It may not catch up to you for a long, long time, but eventually you'll get caught doing something wrong. In my personal opinion, yes, I'm a believer in Christ, so, which I'm not afraid to say. That's fine. There may be some of you that are atheists. That's fine. Some of you are agnostics or whatever, speaking the same type of spirits. Great. There may be some of you that believe in the devil. That's what you choose to do. That's fine. And and for me, my only personal thing is God upstairs is my final judge. Not no one down here. God Himself. All right. So to SaveAFox Foundation stuff, nonprofit organization, which it was. I'm deeply sorry what happened. All right. So I'm very sorry for Freya and Freya, the young little girl. She's gonna be without a mother she's not having a mother no more. She was asking for her mother, believe it or not, from her husband when I was watching the video. Now please forgive me, so I forget the husband's name. But and to the husband, I'm very sorry that you had to go through this, and it's gonna be a traumatic period to going through this. You're gonna go through all the stages of grieving and stuff and things you have to handle. And I know you just say you're gonna keep the SaveAFox thing going. So that's very, very kind and strong of you. That's very hard during these times. So my heart goes out to you and your daughter and to the SaveAFox Foundation. So once again, to each and every one of your bullies, knock it off. Knock it off. You think you're better than everybody else? No, you're not. You're the same as everybody else. You're a person, no matter what. Yeah, you may hear my voice, I don't like bullies. Yeah, you're right, I don't like bullies. But yes, can you be saved? Of course you can be saved. Can you be humble? Yes, you can be humble. You just have to find your faith, basically. And maybe yourself, you were treated like this or some way or something. And maybe that's why you treat people this way. Because you think you're better than everybody else. No, you're not. We're all here equal. Even our president. Some people don't like him. Yeah, a lot of people don't like him, which I can understand. So, but he's a person. We're all here to be humble. So learn to humble yourself. If you can't humble yourself, well, I'm sorry if you can't learn to humble yourself. So be kind and caring. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to be kind, but it does hurt when you give mean words to people and you talk trash about them and say things that are hurtful. So yes, it can physically affect them mentally. All right, depression, anxiety, and stuff, all kinds of stuff. I myself have anxiety and I do have depression. But I deal with it and I fight through with it the best I can, because through God I have faith. So for those that are believers in God, keep your faith up, keep strong. So to SaveAFox, I'm very sorry, and to little Freya, I know it's probably unimaginable to her, and she can't understand at her age right now. And to the husband, I'm sorry I forget your name. I do apologize, but thank you for going on your SaveAFox video and writing down what you wrote and stuff. We appreciate it. We love you. We care for you. And the YouTube community that's on here that actually does give a care for you and actually does want you to succeed and do what you can. So please take your time to heal in this time, all right? Don't worry about posting any videos or anything like that. Take time for yourself to grieve, and your daughter so she can grieve too. You may not realize she's grieving, but she will be grieving. She's young, you know. She understands maybe a little bit, not quite, but also your families and friends. Stay around your family and friends that actually care too. So one more time, to those bullies out there, you know what? I hope you get what's coming to you. I hope God, if you're a believer in God, or even if you're not being God, God makes you stand before Him and makes Him have you tell you why you did that. So, to all your bullies, you might want to change your mind. Knock it off. Quit bullying other people, especially here in the YouTube community and other people in other sanctuaries that have been mean to SaveAFox or whatever. I don't know what the other stuff is going on or whatever, or why she was getting bullied or whatever, but listen to yourselves and be kind. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to be kind to one another. So, this is random@youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button. If you don't like the channel or you want to leave a nasty comment, go ahead. I don't care. That's fine. Because each and every one of you that are bullies, you may have a place on earth, you know, but eventually something will sooner or later catch up to you, or if you've done something wrong you shouldn't have done, and you may be caught for it. Because cyberbullying is wrong. Because when you're doing this and you're putting comments onto somebody's YouTube channel that are mean, harassing and stuff, that's cyberbullying, and it can be prosecuted. So just think about that. All right. And to Freya and to the husband, I apologize once again. I hope you guys do what you can to heal through this time. Don't worry about putting up any videos or anything like that. All right. Take care of yourself and take care of your daughter. Be close to your family and friends. And take care of the foxes, which I'm sure you are. So that's going to be very hard also. So, and one more thing, Mikayla Raines, may you rest in peace, and thank you for the things you've done while you're out here on this earth, taking care of those foxes and creating almost a bond that I could never imagine with them. So, I think you did an awesome job. Now you're up there with the man, you know, watching over your husband and Freya. All right, so may peace be with you, Freya, and your dad, and also with the whole world. Thanks for watching. This was Random@youtube.com.